You hear that? You can tell that's a Harley. I sure wish it were mine. That sound sends shivers up my spine. I think a lot of guys are like me. There are things or toys in this world that if we let our sinful flesh have its way, we'd run out tomorrow and buy something. But is that really what being a Christian is all about? Jesus once said, "What will it profit a man if he gains the whole world and then loses his soul?" Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying a Harley will lead me or you to hell. What I am talking about is, where is our heart? I remember when I bought my first motorcycle. It was a Kawasaki Ninja. And I could tell you all sorts of reasons why I bought it. Wind in my hair and all that stuff. The real reason was babes. To impress the ladies on campus and to hopefully secure some dates in the process. Was this shallow? Yes. Was it true? Yes. Did I care? No. Did it work? Well, not so much. Now that I'm older, I've realized one important thing. I still think I'm 19. I would really like to have another bike today, preferably a Harley. I could try, and I have tried to convince myself that it would be for those pure reasons like freedom on the road, having a group of fellow riders who have the same interest as me. But when I really examine my motives, it's probably still to impress others. But really, just how important is it to impress others? Just how important is it really to have a Harley in the garage? If you have one in your garage, good for you. But I want you to know, if you live next door to me, I'd probably break that coveting commandment every day. You know what that coveting thing boils down to? Is being dissatisfied. Dissatisfied with what, you might ask? Dissatisfied with the blessings and life God has given us to live in. There might come a time when I am financially blessed enough to own a Harley, but it's not today. I can assure you of that. So what is it that keeps that fire in my belly burning? And it's not the Texas chili we have around here. It's nothing simpler than sin. It's that the grass is greener on the other side thing. And the sad thing is, if you were on the other side, you'd still have to mow the grass. But let's consider Jesus for a moment. What did he ride during his life on earth? He might have ridden to Egypt in his mother's arms on a donkey after an angel warned Joseph that Herod wanted to kill him. But the only time Scripture mentions anything about his traveling on dry land, he was walking, except for one very important day. There was one time when his mode of transportation spoke volumes, and that was on Palm Sunday. Jesus rode into Jerusalem on a donkey. The prophetic words of Zechariah were being fulfilled. "Rejoice greatly, O daughter of Zion. Shout, daughter of Jerusalem. See, your king comes to you, righteous and having salvation, gentle and riding on a donkey." In those days, a king would enter a town through the main gate on a war horse or in a chariot, not on a donkey. And a borrowed donkey fits Jesus' identity well. Because you see, he comes in humility, ushering in his kingdom of peace. He is not the warrior king many expected, who struts in gloriously. The road he took was paved with humility that led to the cross. Wow. This kind of puts things in perspective. Jesus was 100% confident in his identity and the role that the Father placed on the Son of Man. The Son of Man was born significant, and he imparts his significance as the Son of Man and the Son of God to guys like us. Even us guys who don't own a Harley.